So I'm constantly telling you, I don't like totes, I don't need totes. So why do I own so darn many? Hello, 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 and the warmest of welcomes to today's video. For those who haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Nick, glad to have you here. For those who have seen my face before, thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you enjoy my videos. I put out videos roughly 2 to 3 times a week on a range of different topics, anywhere from fashion to slightly more personal topics. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then please do head down, hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I love chatting with you all. I'm all about living life loud, and what that means to me is being your authentic self, being proud to be you, and just celebrating who you are. Celebrate yourself and, of course, celebrating others. Excuse me. I apologise for that rude interruption by my feline friend. So, what was I saying? I can't even remember. Right. Today's video, this is a video of hypocrisy, because I am someone who sits here and says, tote bags aren't my style. I don't wear a lot of tote bags. I don't need a lot of tote bags. I don't use a lot of tote bags. I'm a liar. I'm a liar, okay? And I'm sorry, because I own a lot. And for the purposes of today's video, what am I classing as a tote bag? I am classing something that has long shoulder straps, dual shoulder straps, non-adjustable, dual shoulder straps, non-adjustable, that you can just sort of throw on the shoulder, and that's the main functionality of it. That's the main intention in terms of wearing. Hello. So I've got 1 or 2 that maybe slightly skirt the line here. You could maybe consider them to be a top handle. I personally put them in the tote category. It doesn't have anything to do with the dimensions or the proportions, because you can buy, as we know, these like minuscule neverfulls, which in fairness, I still think probably fall into that tote category. But it all depends on that functionality, that long shoulder functionality. So that's kind of where I'm going with it. So I'm excluding, as an example, a Bayswater. Yes, this could be put on the shoulder theoretically. However, it's not the most comfortable. I think this is intended to be top handle, crook of the arm as its main way of carrying. So that's why those aren't going to feature. But speaking of Bayswaters, my bag of the day, it was, or is, this Bayswater, Heritage Bayswater in Trippy Tiger. This was from 2013. I bought this in 2021. I've owned it for over 3 years and I love it. Don't use it as much as I used to, but when I do, I absolutely love it. And I do tend to wear it quite a lot with this outfit, along with another bag that I will show you fairly soon. So there's that one. And whilst we're on this segue, we're just going through lots of segues here, because this is animal print. I have a fun purchase to share with you that I made, which is animal print. And here it is. It is the latest addition to my faux fur collection. So I very recently shared with you my Karl Lagerfeld faux fur, the sort of mid-length black faux fur. This Jack animal print, big cat print in baby pink. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. So this is the same style as my green faux fur. Oh, it's just divine. I absolutely love it. It's so soft. I love the colour. This actually goes really, really well with my antique pink Mulberry Bayswater. So I think I'll be using the 2 of them together. I might use them together actually this weekend, who knows. But look at how gorgeous. And actually, does it go with this? Slightly off. But, you know, I think tonally, I think we can still get away with it. So beautiful. Oh, so gorge. So gorge. I'll try and insert a photo of what it looks like on. But yeah, so this is from Jack. This is my 3rd Jack faux fur. And I just love it. Absolutely love it. I got this one in a size. What size? A UK 12, a US 8, EU 40. That's what I got this in. Oh, it came from the Outnet, which I think is part of the Net-a-Porter group. Yeah, all good. No issues. Came in a garment bag. Very nice. I'm happy. I love it. Look how gorgeous. Just look at it. Okay, anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We are here to talk about what a hypocrite I am in terms of me constantly saying, I don't need tote bags. So let me just share with you the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that I own, okay? And that's not counting the fact that I had a Telfar tote, which I returned. When did I get that? Was that early 2023? I might have gotten that one. I got the blue UGG collab, but I got the medium and then decided it was too small, and but then decided to not get the large. I also bought a Stella McCartney 4 months ago, which I loved the print of, but ended up returning it. Again, size wasn't quite right. So yeah, where do we start? Let's start with an absolute favourite of mine that, like I said, I wear when I wear this outfit. My Longchamp Rousseau in this beautiful neon trim, not neon trim, in this beautiful grey, blue and neon. It's got this great white leather trim. It's got this silver hardware. It's got this very vibrant interior. It's a beautiful, beautiful bag. Throw on the shoulder. Super easy, super practical, carefree, hassle-free. I love using this. This was such a good buy. The cost per wear of this bag is so low for me at this point because I just use it so much. And when I just don't know what to grab, this is quite often one that I will just grab for because I think it's such a fabulous, fabulous bag. So let's pop that one there. And whilst we're talking Longchamp totes, I bought this 2 months ago in the Longchamp sale, and this is the essential tote. You can still buy this. You can buy it in with a green trim and you can buy it with a black trim. So Dale, the fabulous Dale from Dale's Addiction, and Claire from Claire Louise Luxe, they have this particular bag with the black trim, and it's fabulous. I love it. So it's poppered at the top at the moment. You can also popper it the other way, so it becomes slightly more of a northwest style of bag. Not my preference, but hey, that might work really nicely for somebody. Almost like a bit more of a bucket bag kind of shape to it. Throw it on the arm, super easy. I love the contrast trim with the casual nature of the ecru. You've got the Longchamp branding here. You've got the big horse on the back here. It's a great, great bag. I'm really happy that I bought this one. I wouldn't want a full bag in this strawberry colour. I think it would be overwhelming, but mixed in with the ecru and the silver hardware, I think it works really nicely. So this is a good one. Okay, let's talk about a Kurt Geiger tote, which got off to a really strong start with me. And I'll be honest, this is one that I don't use and that I would happily see go somewhere else. Are you okay there? No, we're not doing that again. No, we're not. I love you. But we're not doing that again. No, we're not. We're not being silly. Okay. That's fine. Just hang out. Just chill. So this Kurt Geiger one that, like I said, got off to a really strong start. I enjoyed it at first, and then it very, very quickly stopped being used. And I probably not used this for a year, at least a year. And if someone were to say to me, I want that bag, I wouldn't even bother selling it. I don't think this would be one that I would happily give to if, you know, I had a family member or a friend who said, actually, I'd really like that. I would happily give it to them. And it is this leopard print. Now, it's really fun. It is easy to use. It's got great capacity. At the moment, it has a double XL flap, a stuffed double XL flap in it, which is a 37 centimeter base bag. So it's a really capacious tote bag. I just don't grab for it very often. It's on the top of a cupboard, which means that it's a little bit out of sight. I was also a little bit disappointed by the fact that some of the threads have started to pull when I haven't used it that much. So this was one that I was tempted to use as a poppy bag, but I wanted to buy her own. So I bought her that Karl Lagerfeld one, as you know. So yeah, we've got this one. We've got this one. It's a good bag. I didn't pay a fortune for it. If I need a bag that I really just am not fussed about in the slightest, this could be a good option. But to be honest, I use most of my bags for everything. You know, I'm not that precious with when and where I use them. So I don't really need one that's sole purpose is in case I need one I don't care about. I care about all of my bags, but I try to use them all as well. Another one that fits into that category that I used yesterday actually and quite enjoyed using is my Karl Lagerfeld tote bag. So I mentioned that I got a new laptop, which means that I can fit it into basically every bag I own. So my laptop is currently in here, which is brilliant, which then opens up every other bag that I've got pretty much, with the exception of course of clutches and smaller flat bags and belt bags, etc. But this one I was able to use, and it managed to fit everything in it, and it's so fun and it's so durable. And I love the fact that you can flip it around and you wouldn't know that it's a brand. Then you turn it around and it's just a little bit playful and a little bit fun. It's really practical, easy to use, silver hardware, great kind of durable material. It's got this front pocket, which is great for putting passes and stuff like that you just need to grab really quickly. So a phone or something, in case you just got it on your shoulder and you just want to grab your phone, easy does it. Would I have my phone in there if I was walking around the city, for example? Probably not. But the likelihood then is it's in my hand. So I wouldn't put anything in there that someone else could easily grab, depending on where I am. But I certainly like to have it, if I'm just walking from, the car to the office, that I'm able to grab stuff quite easily from here. Super neutral, super fun, good bag. Now, we all know I'm a big bag lover, and these ones very much fulfill that love. So here we have the fabulous Aspinal of London tote. This is in Chalk Blue, gorgeous piece, great sort of interior, very well thought through. I think this is a fabulous bag. I think more people should own these bags. If you carry a lot of items, if you've got, if you've got a big laptop, if you carry, big agendas and papers and lots of items, this could be great for you. This is the one that I said skirts the line of top handle and shoulder bag, just because I think it does much more comfortably than the Bayswater sit on the shoulder, but I'll leave that up to your judgment as to whether or not you think this qualifies as a tote or not. I'm putting it in as a tote, but yeah, I think it's a super duper bag. Now, I've just seen this one in here, which I've not used or looked at for a very, very long time. And does this qualify? I guess it could. So let's quickly talk about this one. So this one's from Harrods. Harrods do really nice kind of own brand bags. They're not particularly expensive, quite clean interior. I bought this because I wanted to see how I would feel about a book tote style bag. And the experiment went well. I like it. I actually think this is a really pretty one. Why have I not been using this more? Why don't I have a big organizer in this and just use this more? Okay, we're going to use this more. Okay. We're going to call off the search for a book tote style bag until I've used this more. Because I know I liked it and I know that the experiment proved successful. But then this is a really pretty version. Look at that print. That's a gorgeous print. And it's a gorgeous colour. So why would I spend money on something else? Okay. Call off the search. That's where we're at. And in a similar vein to the Chalk Blue, look at this beautiful tea rose pebble. Absolutely scrumptious and gorgeous and fabulous. I love, love, love this bag. This is a bag that just makes my heart sing. I think it goes with anything and everything. It's a great work bag. Like I said, the London totes in this size, they do a midi size, which has a crossbody strap, but I just think this size is so amazing and so impactful. And I just feel like such a boss when I carry this bag. Oh, fabulous. The only thing I wish they would do it with is silver hardware. That would be perfect. They brought it out in this beautiful, it was called Pool Blue. It was like an aqua colour. I ummed over whether to buy it last year in November. I didn't. It then went out of stock and it's never come back. So I do have a regret when it comes to that particular bag. I should have bought it. I was playing the sale game of, was it going to drop any further? It was about $325. $350, something like that. I was playing the sale game and it didn't drop any further. It just went out of stock. So I lost the game. But on these two, I won because I bought both of these for $199.50, something like that each. I mean, amazing, amazing. They're worth full price, but I love a deal if I can get a deal. Okay, we have 3 more to go. So let's go here. This is my MCM Iron Shopper. And of course, Shopper might be another classification for tote. But look at this. It's fun. It's different. I am not the biggest lover of this particular bag. I think it's great. I can't criticize it because for what it intends to do, it does it very, very well. It's very practical. It's very easy. It's very hassle-free. The MCM logoing here is nice. I like the canvas sort of interior or, yeah, sort of material that they've used here. In terms of capacity, it's got a really good capacity and easy sort of white clean lining. It's a great bag, and it's great when you go away because I certainly don't stress about this in any capacity, and it looks in really good condition, and I have used this a fair amount. It just doesn't make my heart sing, but it is one that I would potentially let go of given the opportunity to do so, but I'm certainly not in any rush. So here's that one. And part of the reason why I would let that one go is because I do have another one. And I have it in the cubic camouflage, which is much more me. This one hasn't worn as well. I have to say the PVC hasn't worn as well. I am tempted to just switch the outers because I could very easily do that on these two bags. I am tempted to switch the outers because this one is a bit more scuffed and marked and I can't seem to, it's almost gone a bit cloudy and I can't seem to get that to correct. But this is just great. This is a nylon insert. I've got it disconnected so you can see here how it disconnects from the bag. These are great to travel with, as I said. I'm going to take this one when I go away at the end of the year because I think it'll be great for, you know, the pool, and I just think it'll be a really nice piece to have. Fits so easily on the shoulder, very hassle-free, a lot of personality in this particular bag. It can be used for work, it can be used for day, it can be used for so much. So this is a really good one. MCM is underrated, I have to say. MCM is underrated. I like MCM a lot. It's also one of the brands that, the last time I checked, still use 24 karat gold plated hardware, which from a quality perspective says quite a lot. And I know that's something that people have been crying out for from brands that used to do it, like Chanel, but then don't check out the brands that still do it and see if maybe they'd like them. Just a thought. Anyway, I'm not here to get into that. The final bag that I'm here to talk to you about is one that I absolutely love. And this is my Gucci Supreme padlock tote in the medium size. You can buy this in a smaller size. I would love to see this come out in a larger size. I have mine with the sort of cream white leather trim. Apologies if you can hear Poppy, she's playing with a ball. And then it's got this gold hardware. I love the mechanism on there, so you open it like that and then you can just flip the tab over. It's got great practicality. This is a more formal tote, I would say, and I tend to use it if I'm going out for the day, if I'm going for lunch, if I need to carry stuff with me, but it's not work. This tends to be a bag that I can gravitate towards, super neutral, can go with basically anything. I like the coolness of the Gucci monogram. That is helped by the gold hardware. If this had silver hardware, which is very cool toned, I think the canvas would look warmer and the leather trim would look warmer. I'm someone who loves cool tones. So the fact that this has gold isn't my fave, but it works the best for the canvas. So I'm cool with it. So yeah, this is a great piece. Has a nice kind of suede microfiber type interior in this almost like peach color. Yeah, very nice tote. Happy to have it. Hadn't had Gucci in my collection for a long time, and when I did, it was very fleeting, so nice to have one in that's sticking. And as an honourable mention, just because I think she'd get upset with me if I didn't mention it, is of course, I mean, she wasn't playing with a ball, she'd tell you about it herself, but I've got to mention Miss Poppy's little fabric tote as well. So this is more of a top handle. I have tried to tell her that, but she said, no, I want you to talk about it. So here it is, I'm talking to you about it. This is from Karl Lagerfeld. So this has the Karl and Chopette, little sort of cartoon characters on the front of it. Inside it is just an open space. So yeah, she loves the colour pink. So it's got good capacity, it's practical, it's easy to use, it's durable. You know, Poppy is a practical lady, so this, but she's obviously got a little bit of style about her as well. So here's hers. So yeah, obviously I had to mention it. She'd get very pissed if I didn't. So there we have it, everyone. That is my hypocritical collection of being a person who quite often disses totes and then has a collection of however many totes. So there we have it. Let me know what you think. Do you buy a lot of these tote bag styles? Do you like them? Do you warm to them? Like, what's your vibe when it comes to these particular styles of bags? I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much as always for watching. Look forward to seeing my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye now. Mwah.